Hi, and welcome to another episode of Comic Books for the Win. My name is Andre, and this is my awesome co-host, Alex.
Hi, guys.
And we're here at 1117 on St. Catherine Street in Montreal at Carsley's Comics. We're here to talk about a really awesome series, Green Lantern, Volume 2, Issue number 1. Essentially, it starts off with Hal, who is a test pilot for the military of the U.S.
Exactly. And suddenly he feels faint, he feels a weird sensation.
In the meantime, that whole sensation was because
the Guardians of the Universe, who takes a bit of his energy to create an energy duplicate so they can talk to Hal Jordan.
They do recount the origins of Hal Jordan becoming the Green Lantern, which is the part where Avensor does crash land.
Exactly.
Sends out the signal and finds, you see the green, I guess, light beam going all over the world, trying to find the most fearless and good man they could find on the planet.
The second story, which is the silliest of both, called Menace of the Giant Puppet.
Menace of the Giant Puppet. There's a string of crimes going on in Coastal City.
And it just so happens that they all have the same excuse.
Yes.
I felt like a puppet, I never wanted to do it.
Meanwhile, they have the actual villain behind all this.
Yes.
And I don't really have his name. I guess he's called the Puppet Master.
The puppeteer of the Puppet Master.
I guess at one point he decides to finally use his own machine on Green Lantern.
Is that a date/dance with Carol Ferris? Yes. The Puppet Master uses his beam on Green Lantern and he starts being like, oh something is pulling me.
He gets, I guess, kind of brought by the Puppet Master to the Puppet Master's lair. He encounters the Puppet Master there, who has a gun and he's ready to take down the Green Lantern. But of course the Puppet Master is dressed in
yellow.
Yellow, of course. The Puppet Master doesn't know, I guess, about Green Lantern's weakness. It's just pure coincidence.
Pure coincidence, because
they had a sale on yellow jumpsuits, and Puppet Master had to buy one. And Green Lantern obviously is saying to himself and to the viewers that he can't use his powers on against a guy dressed in yellow. But he improvises by saying he can't hurt him or affect him, but maybe he could control him.
Yeah. So he lassos his wrist and his foot and brings him to the police like a puppet.
Irony.
I really like the art by Gil Kane.
Yes.
Yes, I really liked it. It's a good story. It retells the origin of Hal pretty well, and it's a good way for readers to understand who Green Lantern is. The exposition, that's a thing from the Silver Age, and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Green Lantern shoots his ring. It's like, oh, my ring is shooting a green beam at that enemy there.
Yeah.
It's because it's the start of my favorite thing in comics. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
I would probably give it an 8 as well. Thank you very much. My name's Andre, and this is Alex.
All right.
And we'll see you again.